Hey girl, welcome back to my channel. I want to take a quick moment to thank all my new subscribers for joining the sisterhood. I am so happy to have you. And I also want to thank all of my longtime subscribers, the ones who have been with me from the beginning. Thank you so much for riding with me. I appreciate you all so very much. And if this is your first time watching one of my videos, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Make sure you become part of the sisterhood, leave me a comment, and chit chat with me. But in today's video, this is going to be another deep conditioner series video, but I am not going to be reviewing a new deep conditioner. I'm going to be discussing the best technique for applying deep conditioner to low porosity hair. So after a lot of thorough review of what works best with my low porosity and fine hair, I found that I tend to kind of lean towards lightweight products. I tend to have more success with lightweight products, whether it be with leave-ins, conditioners, deep conditioners. Lightweight products just tend to penetrate and work better with my hair. And I find that with heavier, thicker products, my hair absorbs what it can, and the rest kind of just sits on my strands as excess product, and I either have to use like a t-shirt and kind of dab it out of my hair, or I just deal with it, and when I'm done deep conditioning I'll rinse it out. But I found that I was wasting a lot of product just because the thicker products weren't really absorbing in my hair, and the excess would just kind of get wasted because it wasn't being absorbed. So I decided I want to modify the way I do my deep conditioner, similar to the way I modify my leave-in conditioners for my wash and goes. If you haven't seen one of my wash and go modification videos, make sure you check those out. But in today's video, I'm going to modify my deep conditioning technique to work better for low porosity and fine strand hair. Yeah, let's just get right into this video. Okay, so today I'm going to be using the Macadamia Deep Repair Mask. And this one I have done a thorough review on, so if you want to see the review, make sure you click the link in my description box, check that out, because I'm not going to be reviewing this today. I'm just going to be using this deep repair mask to show you the new technique that I'm going to be using when I do my deep conditioning. So as you can see, after using this one time, I still have a very decent amount, because this product, it does coat the hair fairly well, but I do want to make it a little bit thinner so that I don't use so much of it and just make it work better for my hair. So what I'm going to do is apply some of it to my water bottle and then put a little water in so that it's more of a liquid, and then spray it into my hair. So we're going to start with about 4 spoonfuls. And so far, this is like a third of the product that I would typically use in a deep conditioning treatment. So this is going to be cost effective as well if this technique does work the way I think it's going to work. So if you are on a budget but you like more expensive deep treatments, mask, leave-in conditioners, this is going to be budget friendly. So now we're just going to add our water so that it can be more of a liquid form, and then apply it to our hair. And then if I find that I'm running out, I can just apply more of the deep treatment mask and go from there. But yeah, I don't want to start by using too much because I don't want to use more than I need. I want to use the right amount. So we're starting about 4 scoops of the deep repair mask and an equal amount of water so that it's not too watery. I don't want it to be too runny and messy. So we can see if that covers my whole head or if I need to up the amount of scoops that we use. So let's just get started. So I did just wash my hair, so my hair is still pretty wet. So I do have a spray bottle on hand in case I need to re-wet my hair, but at this point I think I'm okay. So as you can see, it's still pretty thick. It's not, you know, dripping all over the place, which is what I wanted it to be. I wanted it to be a thick consistency, not super runny, because I still want to have that coating effect where I feel like it's coating my hair, but I also want it to be absorbent and absorb into my hair. I found that my favorite deep conditioners were the ones that were more lightweight, such as the TGIN, the Pacifica, the Main Choice, Carrot, and Green Tea. Those were all pretty lightweight products, and they all worked really well in my hair. Now, I have had success with thicker products as well, but I found that I had a lot of excess sitting on my strands, and it just irritated me because I'm just like, I have all this product sitting on top of my hair. Like, did any of it even absorb into my hair? But it's just because of my porosity and my strand size. My hair can only take so much, so I feel like I was just wasting product, and I really wanted to find a technique that would help me be able to use the right amount of product for my hair. So this is what we doing, y'all. This is how we deep conditioning our low porosity hair to get absorption and to save money. Like, who wants to just glob on all this excess product and waste product when these deep conditioners cost $10 and up? Not me. No, thank you. Okay, so you can see I still have a little bit of white residue, which tells me I still have a little bit of excess, but this is nowhere near the amount of excess residue that I would typically have, so I'm totally okay with this. So I have about 16 braids in, so let's just keep going. So far, I'm happy with the way I feel like this is going to turn out. I feel like this is going to be a success, and I feel like this is going to be a game changer for low porosity hair when it comes to deep conditioning. Because one, we're not going to be overusing product, because if you're like me, we tend to be a little heavy-handed when applying products, because we feel like the more product we apply, the better coverage, and the better coverage, the better benefits we'll get from the deep conditioner. But I was just finding that I didn't like the excess amount of deep conditioner I was having, and it really hit me when I did my deep conditioning review on Curls, their Blueberry Bliss Deep Reparative Hair Mask. When I did that review, and I was like, this product didn't even absorb into my hair, it's probably not even gonna work. And then when I rinsed it out, I found that the product really did work well in my hair, and that the excess product that I was seeing was just the product that my hair could not absorb. And that's when it really hit me that I'm the problem. I'm the reason why I keep seeing this glob of like thick conditioner sitting on the outer portion of my hair and not absorbing into my hair. Whereas when I was using the Pacifica, it absorbs so well that I was putting on too much just because it was absorbing so well. And I found that through those two experiences, when I connected the dots, the problem was me. The problem is my hair prefers lightweight products. So when I'm using heavier products, I either need to have the self-control to not use too much, or I need to modify it so that it becomes lightweight, like the products my hair naturally kind of enjoys more and soaks up and gets really good results from. So I hatched this little plan, and so far I think it's genius. Comment if you agree with me, if you think this plan is genius, and if you think you're gonna try it the next time you deep condition. And then if you have tried it, please come back and comment and tell me how it works in your hair, because like I said, I think this is gonna be a game changer. Alright, so I'm just gonna stop talking because I can talk a lot, and I don't want this video to be like 20 minutes of me just talking. So I'm just gonna repeat the same thing that I've done all over my hair. Like I said, I have about 16 braids, so I'm gonna do this to each braid, and then I will come back and chit chat with you a little more. Okay, so that is all 16 of my braids with the deep conditioner in. The 4 scoops of the macadamia deep repair mask was perfect, and then equal amount of water, which I also told you is about 1/3 of what I would typically use when I deep condition my hair. So this is going to be really cost effective. So if you've been a subscriber to my channel for a while, you know that I do typically sleep with my deep conditioners in. So I will be sleeping with this one in, and I will come back tomorrow after I've rinsed it out, and we will go through the results and if this is actually going to be a beneficial technique for our low porosity hair. But I'm feeling really optimistic at this point. I think this is going to be a game changer in the low porosity community. So I'll see you tomorrow. Hey girl. Okay, so last night we applied the macadamia deep repair mask. So this macadamia deep repair mask, we applied this to our hair last night. We actually placed it in a spray bottle with equal parts water, and we applied it to our hair by spraying it in. And like I told you last night, I did sleep with it in, so I just rinsed it out. So let me show you what it's looking like. Okay, so I just rinsed it out, and moment of truth. How does my hair look and how does my hair feel? I can tell you off the bat, my hair feels very moisturized. It feels very soft and manageable. Of course, because I do have it in braids, we can't see like my actual texture, but we can see that my hair is not super duper frizzy. I mean, like I always tell you, there's always going to be some amount of frizz because I just have frizzy hair. But, you know, it's not crazy frizzy. But the main thing is it feels soft and it feels moisturized. It feels very hydrated. So I can feel when my hair is not moisturized, when it's not absorbing a product. And the state that my hair is in at this point, it does feel very hydrated. It's very soft and it's manageable. Like my hair isn't crazy hard to detangle. Like I find that one, working in sections, my hair is way more manageable. And 2, when I did this technique by applying the deep treatment mask to a spray bottle, I was able to control how much product I actually use. So I don't feel like I overused the product, or I had so much excess product, or I had so much product that my hair couldn't absorb it because of my fine strands and my low porosity. Like I felt like there wasn't a lot of white residue. I'm sorry I didn't show you my hair before I rinsed it out. That was kind of stupid of me. And you can only go by my word, but there wasn't a lot of white residue. Like you couldn't really even see the product in my hair after I slept with it in and removed my plastic cap. And it worked really well. It became very absorbent. So when I used this product before, it did absorb into my hair. It did work really well in my hair. Like I said, I do have a full review on this product, so you can check that video out if you haven't seen it already. So I already know my hair responds well to this. But what I do want to do is I want to learn how to preserve my products a little bit better and use an appropriate amount of product for my hair, because I do find that I tend to be heavy-handed when applying products, and I kind of forget that my hair can only take so much. So I felt like making it into a spray form would be more cost effective, and it would give me more control with how much product I actually use. So if you're low porosity, if you have fine strands, or if you just struggle with portion control when applying products, if you're heavy-handed, try this technique out, see if it works for you. I only use 4 spoonfuls of the deep repair mask to equal amounts water, so I do feel like it helps me save money. This particular mask is a little bit pricey, and I do sometimes recommend deep conditioners that are in the $20 price range, and I always want to be budget conscious, my budget and your budget, and I want us to make wise financial decisions as well as decisions that are going to make our hair healthy. So I feel like this is a way for us to be a little more cost effective when using those more expensive deep treatments, deep repair masks, anything like that, where we just, want to be mindful of how much we're using. So I'm really pleased with the way this came out. I think this is going to be part of my new routine, not only just applying the deep conditioner into a spray bottle, but actually doing my hair in braids where I pre-pooed and detangled and I wash my hair and I do my whole technique with my hair section. Maybe not this many because 16 can get a little bit overwhelming depending on how late it is in the day, or if I'm doing it after work. 16 braids can be a bit much. But in terms of my wash day and the way that went, that was like a breeze. Like detangling was so easy, washing was so easy. I don't know why. I mean, I've always like broken my hair down into 6 sections, but then because of my density, like it's still a bit much. So this was awesome. So if you haven't done your hair in sections because you're just like, ugh, what's the point? I'm telling you, there's a point. It can be so time saving and just make a long process shorter. So instead of having a wash day, we can have a wash hour or maybe a 2-hour wash day or half day, whatever. But yeah, I feel like it lowers the time that you spend doing your hair when you do your hair in sections. And then if you're gonna style your hair in a braid out or twist out, your hair is pretty much sectioned for you and ready to go. All you need to do is apply the product. So it's a win-win. But I hope this video was helpful. I hope you learned something new. Please, as always, like, comment, share, and subscribe to me because I'd love to have you. But until next time, see ya.